guys, make sure to check out 5-9 Gaming. There's like 60 YouTube channels, Twitter, Twitch, all of it for more kooky, zany stuff like this. Fire! Nas, one more! What? Nas, get back! Where are you going? Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Today, we are going to go ahead and test out Zarbon and Dodoria. This is, I think, easily the most disappointing unit of the celebration. It's probably the worst unit of the celebration, too. I mean, you could crack jokes about Piccolo all you want. He's better than them. Zarbon and Dodoria, right? Like, I don't know what in the hell they were thinking with Zarbon and Dodoria, especially because Piccolo at least has a bunch of other options. This is it for Zarbon and Dodoria, dude. They don't have nothing else except for, like, SRs from 5 years ago. So, it's a little bit of an RIP in peace for Zarbon and Dodoria here. We'll jump into the showcase here. I'll go over why they were, I don't know, not thinking clearly when they made this unit. Sticker looks okay, I guess. You know, hopefully we can get a better, like, standalone Zarbon and Dodoria in the future. I still think Frieza Force introduced as a category would be really good. Because, like, a lot of the Resurrection F characters would be in there. Obviously, all the Friezas would be in there, right? You know, some Dragon Ball Super Broly stuff could end up being in Frieza Force. So, Frieza Force is a good category that eventually could show up. Let's go and hop into a few teams. I don't know. I might not spend too long on this unit because, again, they're not that good, unfortunately. Alright, so we're starting out here in the Planet Namek Saga team. I mean, this is a pretty solid first rotation for Zarbon and Dodoria. I'm a little scared here. What is their defense going to be? Oh, boy. Man. Is that good? Yeah, see, okay. So, Zarbon and Dodoria, right? I think I have nailed... I think the number one thing they could have done that really would have helped this unit out, right, is their super attack effect. Zarbon and Dodoria lower enemy attack and defense on the super attack effect, which is good for Super Battle Road, right? That's basically it. That's the only place it's going to be useful for. Maybe some battlefield stages as well. But then, their passive, they get 10% attack and defense every time they attack, up to a max of 70%, right? So you need to be like in a long event for that to happen. But it's just, it's weird, right? Because it's like, in a long event, lowers attack does not do anything. I think Zarbon and Dodoria should have also stacked defense or stacked attack and defense. And that definitely would have helped them out a little bit. Other thing that sucks about them is their link set is just horrible. Frieza's Army, Frieza's Minion, Nightmare is a good link. Loyalty, Brutal Beatdown, Shocking Speed, and Shattering the Limits. It's just not great, man. Like, they're just not great. Like, the defense is low. Their attack stat, I think, is going to be low. By the way, too, they get, what is it, 70% attack and defense, and they seal the enemy if there's an ally whose aim includes Frieza on rotation. That hurts. It should just be Frieza on the team because they don't. Zarbon and Dodoria don't typically link up that well with a lot of these Friezas. I mean, one reason is them having these shitty links. 1.98. I mean, they do give 3 key and 30% attack and defense to all allies, or excuse me, to Space Traveling Warrior category allies. But that's the other thing. I look at this unit and it's like, this is like the reverse of what Tien and Master Roshi were during the 6th year anniversary, right? Where the Tien and Master Roshi unit, you know, they're a 3 key and 40% attack and defensive support, and they get their attack and defense when they get hit, not when they do attacks. That's the better way to do it. This unit would be a lot better, right, if they got their buffs when they were attacked. Getting buffs when you're attacked is not, like, that's typically not really that bad of an effect, right? Like, that would be fine. Way better than doing attacks. Or if Zarbon and Dodoria had a bunch of additionals in their kit, it'd be fine, right? Like, if they were, you know, they had, like, the physical Vegito Blue effect, right, where they could bust out, you know, 3 normal attacks and stuff like that, fine. But, dude, they don't have any of that. It's like, it takes them 15 turns to be mid. Like, unfortunately. I mean, That's just how, dude, that's just a factual statement. It takes them 15 turns to be mid, man. We're up to 102k defense, brah. Chill. Chill. Damn, they're cooking. This is with Jace and Piccolo, man. Are you kidding me? What in the hell? All right. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't, like, poor Zarbon and Dodoria. We're about to be 7, dude. We're actually like 3 months away from the 7-year anniversary. And look at them. Like, this is a 2021 unit, man. We can't. Okay, I got the additional. There we go. Woo! All right, now, dude, it's only going to be 12 turns until they're good now. Well, until they're mid. Oh, my God, Piccolo, dude. Oh, Piccolo. 1 million attack stat, Piccolo? Stop, man. Oh, my. These two are an embarrassment, man. Come on, get out of here. All right, now we're over here on the Dragon Ball Seeker team. Clearly, you really are going to need a Frieza, like, around this unit, or else they're just not going to be very good. It's, you know, you want to use them on the Space Traveling Warrior team for sure, but it's like, I don't know, the Space Traveling Warrior team is good, right? Like, there's a lot of really good units on here. The other thing about the Space Traveling Warrior team, too, it's not like they're hurting for supports. There's teams that could have used this support type unit more than Space Traveling Warriors, so poor Zarbon and Dodoria, again, they just get cucked very hard. All right, let's just see what attacks that they get right here. Again, this is their first turn. We do have the Frieza on rotation, giving this 70% attack and defense, the extra buff, right? So let's see what they do. 2 mil. Okay. That final form Frieza is pretty much their best friend, I guess, right? Because like a support type unit that could guard, that is also giving, you know, a Frieza unit that's giving them those buffs as well. By the way, the Dragon Ball Seeker team is kind of interesting now. Like, they got massive buffs during this celebration, right? So that helps. I mean, you know, we've had other stuff come out like Garlic Jr., right, on Dragon Ball Seekers. So Dragon Ball Seekers is actually, like, starting to get a little bit good, right? Like, they got a little creative. Like, the, you know, the Vegeta exchange into Goku summonable LR and stuff like that, right? You know, just... I like how many category teams were buffed during the 350 million down celebration. It's definitely very, very good. All right. So we're just got those same 2 links. What is that? Nightmare and Shocking Speed are the 2 links we have active right there. 143k defense. But, like, that's what, dude, that's with so much support, right? Remember that Garlic Jr. is a 40% villain support type unit. I just don't understand, dude. There's been so many 40% supports, right? Like, even Giru, who we're running on this team, is a 40% Dragon Ball Seeker support. Like, why is every other unit coming out 40%, but then Zarbon and Dodoria are 30%? It doesn't make any sense. Again, we have precedent, right? Tien and Master Roshi, 40%. Giru, 40%, right? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. They're just like, yeah, whatever, dude. We don't want Zarbon and Dodoria to be good. That's it. They just said we don't want Zarbon and Dodoria to be good at all. That's what they decided. So a little bit weird. Definitely a little bit very, very odd. All right, guys, we're gonna do one more run here. Let's go ahead and fully build up Zarbon and Dodoria, and, you know, again, see what we sort of get from them. We are on the actual Space Traveling Warrior team this time. Remember, Bojack is going to be supporting the category himself. Again, it's another reason why them just being a shitty 3-key... I mean, it's not shitty to be 3-key and 30% attack and defense, but compared to all the other supports that have come out recently, it is, right? They're all 40, well, Zarbon and Dodoria only 30. But again, the team didn't even need them, right? Like, it's... like, Zarbon and Dodoria would have been a lot better off, maybe as even, like, a Planet Namek side. Let's see how much damage they take right here. Turn 1, right out the gate. Okay. Yeah, pretty good. 36k from normals, huh? It's very ideal right there. Pretty solid. What the hell? Are you kidding me? All right, well, yeah, we're off to a great start. Thanks, man. Oh my God, these two. All right, so there was that. I honestly might just skip until the end when we've got them fully built up. I mean, again, this 15 turns. So they get 10% attack and defense with each attack performed up to a max of 70%. So we're going to be here for a long ass time. You know, trying to build them up, having them do attacks and stuff like that. So it's just, that's it, dude. It's just going to take a long time. We got LRB Pan. I'll probably, you know, pop her under rotation with them. You know, we'll have LRB Pan toss out, you know, her active skill buff, you know, see if that gives us anything crazy. But let me know what you guys think of Zarbon and Dodoria, man. Like, you know, I know people don't like it when I'm super negative about some of these units, but, like, you know, I'm just gonna tell you guys how it is, right? Like, the design of this unit is not good, because they're caught in between making them good for Super Battle Road or making them good for long events, and then they just end up being in the middle and they stop, right? If they were geared towards one of the two, they would have much more value than they currently have, right? Because it would be useful for Zarbon and Dodoria to be good for long events, right? Because remember, Space Traveling Warriors is a mission for the GT Legendary Goku event. So, like, if they were, you know, a defensive sacking unit, they would really help free-to-play players there, right? You know, some of these stages, Terrifying Conquerors, Space Traveling Warriors, Dragon Ball Seekers Planet, Namek Saga, you know, these are going to get Super Battle Road stages in the future. If they were geared towards Super Battle Road, they would have really helped out there, right? But instead, they're just, like, kind of, like, aimless. One other effect they have, which is doesn't matter. Okay, we got a double super there. That's good. So this is 3 attacks in. They're super effective against all types if there's a Planet Namek Saga category enemy. Pointless, right? Dude, they took 37k right there. All right, I gotta hurry up, man. We're gonna die just trying to showcase. God, they suck. All right. I think I might skip ahead now until I get like 2-7 or like right near the 7. But we'll see. Yeah. let me know what you guys think of the, you know, amazing, fantastic, stupendous Zarbon and Dodoria unit. But, I mean, it's just very clear to me that they needed a lot more than they were ultimately given, right? Especially because the other 2 units that sort of like EZA and come out with them, right? The physical base form Goku and then the exchange Krillin and Vegeta. I actually rather like those units. I think they've got value, right? Like, you could use them in difficult content and, like, they could actually be solid. Whereas, like, you know, poor Zarbon and Dodoria, not really so much. I don't really see an avenue or a spot where I'm gonna be using this unit ever. Like, it's like, you know, if I want to showcase a unit sometimes on, like, Planet Namek Saga or something like that, sure, I'll bring them, but that's about it, right? Like, I don't, they're not looking too good. All right, well, at least we got them with the Frieza now. So, like, that's, Frieza's, you know, sort of like their, I guess, again, their best friend. This Frieza's kind of like their best friend. So let's see, we're 177k defense. I mean, that's getting better. What is that, 3 attacks in? So we'll keep going. I'll come back once we get to these 7 attacks. We'll test them out with B-Pan and stuff like that as well. So we'll be BRB. What do they get right here? 2.73. All right, that's what, attack 4 right there. Oh, and attack 5. Okay. They actually move. They're moving rather. I'm getting a bunch of additionals. How did I build them? I rainbowed them. I mean, at this point, it's been a little while. A couple weeks, I think. Or at least a week. Let me double check what build I put into them. I must have given them additionals because it's like, oh, Bojack, relax, dude. What the hell? Chill, Bojack, my man. What are you doing? All right, let me take a look here. What did we give them? Yeah, I went mostly additional. That does make sense. I mean, this unit, it's not like this unit hits hard anyway, right? Okay. I guess why don't we get Frieza's... No, I was going to do Frieza's active skill, but I kind of would like the healing, actually. So never mind that. All right. Anyway, I'm going to skip ahead. We're going to get them fully built up. All right, so here we go. We're fully built up. This is Zarbon and Dodoria maxed out, bruh. Let's see. Oh, 215k defense. Zarbon and Dodoria, you naughty boys. You shouldn't have. I mean, okay. I'll be serious. That's fine, right? 215k defense start a turn is actually fine. That is a lot of support, though, right? Like, we have Frieza supporting as well as Bojack. Alright, let's see how we do. The problem is that if Great Ape Goku decides, oh, I don't know, I'm just going to toss out a giant flame breath at Zarbon and Dodoria, we will be in trouble here. Yeah, especially if that Frieza actually takes damage. If that Frieza takes damage, I wonder how much Zarbon and Dodoria are going to take right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Alright, so let's just do this. And let's see what they give us. I mean, they'll be over 3 million. They are supporting, so it's like, when you get to this turn, like, they actually, like, the numbers they're putting up, I feel like, are probably going to be fine. Again, over 200k defense at the start of turn is good. It's not bad whatsoever. Okay, Freeze is going to eat that. That's fine. 54 is not bad at all. 3.32. That's them fully built up with a shit ton of support right there. Okay. Another one. Yep, 3.32. Same attack set because they're fully built up. But it's like now their super attack effect is a lower attack and defense, which does nothing. And they're taking 20k damage. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, that's them. That's Zarbon and Dodoria. Let me know what you guys think of old Zarbon and Dodoria there. Again, there's a couple of these. Well, Piccolo and Zarbon and Dodoria, they're the two most disappointing units of the celebration. Piccolo probably more so because he's summonable, dude. Whereas Zarbon and Dodoria are just like, you know, free to play. But I guess, you know, Piccolo, you have a million other Piccolos that are available that are good. Whereas Zarbon and Dodoria, again, this is all they've got in the game. So the fact that they're not like super good is definitely a disappointment. Or not even super good, but they're not even really runnable, I would say. All right, so this is going to be the same turn that we saw. We'll do the one last turn where we get the support type buff from LRB Pan, and then we will finish up. All right, this situation sucks. Are you kidding me? This is a joke. Oh, boy. Well, here's what we're going to have to do. I'm going to do this. We might just outright die trying to... All right, man. Listen. Of course. Frieza would definitely finish Super Saiyan 4 Goku off right here. Let's see what we get, I guess. Goku, please, don't kill me. We would get Shattering the Limit if we were in the middle, right? B-Pan would give them Shattering Limit as well. So that's just 5% attack and defense. So they'd be a little bit closer to 200k. Their attacks would be slightly higher. Okay, but the Princess Sank helped us out. So we could get to 4 million. They'd be a little bit higher if they were in the middle with Shattering Limit activated. It would have been like maybe like 4.1 or something. But I mean, there you go. There's Zarbon and Dodoria. That's a tough situation to get all the way at the end here. Yeah, I don't know. Zarbon and Dodoria. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, man. That's it. I do not know. No idea. All right, so this is followers of his ideals, Zarbon and Dodoria. Their leader skill is Space Traveling Warrior category key 3, 77% of stats, or Tech type key 3 and 50% of stats. Their super attack is the Violent Tease, which does supreme damage and lowers enemy attack and defense. Their passive skill, Brilliant Searching Skills, gives them 100% attack and defense at the start of turn. Then they get an additional 10% attack and defense with every attack performed up to a max of 70%. Then they get an additional 70% attack and defense, and they seal the attacked enemy's super attack if there's an ally whose name includes Frieza attacking in the same turn. Now, real quick, remember that seal is for one turn, right? And again, it's made for Super Battle Road. So in Super Battle Road, they will lower the enemy's attack and then seal them if you've got Frieza on rotation. That is the bad way of having it, though, where it's an ally whose name includes whatever in the same turn. If it was just on the team, that would help this unit out tremendously. Because, again, they don't really link well with any Friezas. But, I mean, they don't have a lot of units they link well with, period. Because their link set sucks ass, right? You got a lot of links you're really not going to have active. Then they also give Space Traveling Warrior category allies 3 key and 30% attack and defense. And finally, they are super effective against all types if there's a Planet Namek Saga category enemy. Their link set is Frieza's Army, Frieza's Minion, Nightmare, Loyalty, Brutal Beatdown, Shocking Speed, Shattering Limit, Horrible. 12 Q multiplier is 135%. That's even lower than usual. Typically it's 140. I don't know why they hate this unit so much. There's not really an EZA where they'll be tremendously helpful in. Maybe AGL Super 17, I guess, is another option. You know, free-to-play players having an extreme tech unit like for that event that's rainbowed might help, but I don't know. And then finally, they have a number of category teams that did need help. Planet Namek Saga definitely looks a lot better after the 350 million download celebration for sure. Then, of course, we also have the Dragon Ball Seeker team, which got, you know, massive buffs recently. This team this year has gotten a lot of increases in EZAs and stuff like that. Then we've also got the Terrifying Conqueror team they're a part of. A lot of overlap with Space Traveling Warriors, so they could potentially be okay on here if only they were a little bit better. Then, of course, they're also over here on the Space Traveling Warrior team. This is where they're meant to be used since they support the entire team. And then finally, they're down here on Joined Forces. So there we go. Let me know what you guys think of the EZA Zarbon and Dodoria. They're mid. Unfortunately, it is what it is.